All right, I just first want to just open up and just thank you all who have subscribed and who has shared and took a look at my previous video, my welcome video. So I just want to just first just give that shout out to you all and just thank you for encouraging me. I got feedback and thoughts of my first video, and so like I said, I'm new to this YouTube thing, and I just want to thank you all for your love and your care and then your support within my first video. So thank you once again. Well, like I said, that was my first video and this is my second, and so I'm so excited to see what God's going to do within my life to pursue more of this filming of making videos and motivation and hope for better in us. And so with that being said, with all the craziness and all the sinful things that's been happening in this world, let's first just give grace to God that it's sad, it's troubling what's going on in these other countries, even within our United States, even what just happened this past Sunday. It's sad. It's really sad. And the only thing that I can really say, and such as mentors have mentioned to me, have guided me through it all, is all we can do is pray. All we can do is pray and just hope that God can do something within our nation, that we can stop this violence. But the only way that can happen is if we do start coming together as leaders, as mentors, as hope for our country, to really guide our next generation, which is our youth. Even me still, me mentoring other young teens that may be going through something that's tough at home. They don't know how they're going to go get to their next situation, get through their problems at home. Definitely it's just crazy chaos that's going on, and so our youth need us as leaders. Our community need us as believers. And so, like I said, it starts with us. It starts with just praying. It starts with just thanking God each and every day for what He's doing in our lives. I always say to tell folks that, no matter how tough your situation is, you can get through it. This isn't a tough situation that just happened out of nowhere, or this is your first tough situation. I'm sure you have been through another tough situation, or even, and it doesn't even have to deal with just a tough situation. It just deals with this hope. It deals with the faith. It deals with belief in yourself. And I always say this as well: you can't make excuses for your life. You can't let what happened and France or in Louisiana dictate you. It starts with you, of how are you making a difference for yourself, in your community, in your family, and that's so special to me, because it starts within your family. It starts in your community. We can post things, we can share things, we can hashtag things, but outside of that, how are you making a difference? How are you hashtagging your community? How are you hashtagging your church? And being that faithful and that believer as leaders. And that's what it all boils down to, and it really does just boils down to the simple fact that we have to get on our knees, and we have to be in our churches, we have to be in our youth's minds and in their ears, and let them know that, hey, we care for you, we want the best for you, and we don't want to take none of that for granted, to understand that, hey, we all going to have tough problems, we all going to go through tough situations, we all going to have great days, we all going to have tough days to where you just like, you know what, I just don't want to be, messed with, and I don't want to be bothered, and that's perfectly fine. But just knowing that you can get through this tough situation, we can get through this tough matter of facts that's going on in our country. But it takes me, it takes you, it takes our community, it takes growth, because that's what it's all about. That's what it boils down to. It. That's what mentors and leaders have brought to my attention. As far as let's do it, let's make it happen, and it's just important that we keep our youth grounded to where, hey, we support you, we support everything everything that you're doing, and it just takes effort. It takes accountability. It takes that support of knowing that, hey, we got you. We're going to be here to support you in the need of, hey, don't let that steer you away. Don't let that scare you. We have to protect our youth. We have to protect our country, and so let's do it. And I thank you for all just taking the time and listening to what I have to say. And so, like I say, if you haven't already, please subscribe to this page. Like I said, I'm going to put up weekly videos as long as you keep me disciplined in that area. So hey, like I say, live for today and not tomorrow. Thank you all.